Improving your epigenetics can have a positive impact on your future generations. Now, I need to geek out just a little bit to give you enough background, so bear with me. Here's a little Genetics 101. Genetics is the scientific study of genes and heredity, of how certain qualities or traits are passed from parents to offspring as a result of changes in DNA sequence. A gene is a segment of DNA that contains instructions for building one or more molecules that help the body work. Epigenetics refers to the study of changes in the expression of genes that do not involve changes to the underlying DNA sequence. Hang on, almost there. In the 1950s, scientists first began to study the structure of DNA. In 1990, the Human Genome Project, an international research effort to sequence the entire human genome, was launched and was completed in 2003. The project was touted as a huge success and major milestone in the history of gene sequencing because it provided a comprehensive map of the human genome. But in my mind, it led to people thinking that if they had a certain gene, say for hyperthyroidism or type 1 diabetes or sickle cell anemia, that they were going to get that and that there was nothing they could do about it. But by making lifestyle changes like eating a healthy diet, exercising regularly, and avoiding environmental toxins, you can impact your epigenetics. In other words, just because you have a gene doesn't mean you'll get the disease. And these changes of expression can be passed down from parent to child and can affect the health and development of future generations. But did you know that releasing emotions you no longer need can also positively impact your epigenetics? And not only yours, but that of your future, present, and past generations. Though it's still early days, there is some evidence that emotional experiences can affect epigenetics. Studies in animals have shown that emotional stress can cause changes in the epigenetic marks on genes that regulate the stress response, which may contribute to the development of stress-related disorders such as depression and anxiety. Similarly, studies in humans have found that childhood maltreatment, which is a strong predictor of emotional problems such as depression, anxiety, and PTSD, is associated with changes in the epigenetic marks on genes related to those stress responses. So again, I urge you to act like your house is on fire. Go and release your toxic emotions, not only for yourself, but for your ancestors and your future generations. Yes, your parents, your grandparents, your kids' kids. They will all benefit. This is Tink. Until next time, imploring you to live your purpose.